today's lesson, we will focus on understanding the importance of money and understanding the value of each coin and bill in order for us to solve word problems. We will be focusing on is working with time and money. So it will be the math content 2, C8. Solve word problems involving dollar bills, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies using money and cent symbols appropriately. We will start the lesson by giving you a brief activity to do. It's going to be a 60-second explore time. Please open your Ziplocs that I have sent home with you with the plain money and go ahead and explore the bills, explore the coins, take mental notes. What colors are they? What presidents are on the bills and coins? Do you see a difference in size, color, presidents? Go ahead and think about it. We will go ahead and start sharing the things that you saw when you were exploring your bills. Write down any questions or concerns you may have while exploring your play money. Leave space to take notes throughout the lesson. We will begin by understanding the coins, the names and the values of each coin. We will begin with the penny. The penny is equal to 1 cent, and it has Abraham Lincoln on it. Next, we have the nickel. The nickel equals 5 cents, and it has Thomas Jefferson on its front. Next, we have the dime. The dime has Franklin D. Roosevelt on it, and it is equal to 10 cents. Then we have the quarter, and the quarter is equal to 25 cents, and it has George Washington on it. And then we have the half dollar, which is not very common nowadays, but it's still used. And it is equal to 50 cents, which has John F. Kennedy. Then we have a special coin. It's a $1 coin. That one is very rare. And sometimes you may be able to get it as change at the grocery store when you go and buy stuff. Sometimes you can get it fake. It depends, but it's very rare and it's very awesome to find. We will be going ahead and we're going to start by using our prior knowledge of addition to learn to count coins and bills and understand simple transactions. I want you guys to understand that adding coins of different value can equal the same amount of a larger coin. For instance, we have a dime. Let's say we have a quarter. The quarter is 25 cents, right? In order to make 25 cents with smaller coins, you can go ahead and use a dime, another dime, and you can verify that correct answer by adding the small coins. So 10 cents plus 10 cents plus 5 cents equal 25 cents. Correct. 25 cents. If you got 25 cents, then you did a great job. Another example that I can give you is the nickel. If you want to make the same amount as a nickel, which is 5 cents, what smaller coins can we use? So we use 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. Each penny equals 1 cent, which will total to, when you add them all together, to 5 cents, exactly like the nickel. Good job, guys. Next, I'm going to give you a bigger example. Let's say we have a 50-cent coin. We have 50-cent coin. What coins can we use that will equal to the same amount as a 50-cent coin and half dollar? Think about it for a second. Okay, we're going to use a dime, a a nickel, and a quarter. If we add all of those together, it will equal to 50 cents, which is the same as a $half value. Okay, I think we got the hang of this now. Now let's go ahead and move on to the bills. Now we will begin to learn about the value of the dollar bill. First of all, we're going to go over the names and values of each bill. So we have the $1 bill, which has George Washington on it, and it equals to $1, which is also 100 cents. Next, we have the $2 bill, which has Thomas Jefferson on it. The $2 bill is actually also not very common now. So we have limited amounts, and it is considered lucky when you find one. So next time you go to the grocery store and you get to buy something and you get some change, let's see if you get a $2 bill. Next we have the $5 bill, which has Abraham Lincoln on it, and is worth $5. Next we have the $10 bill, which has Alexander Hamilton, which, fun fact, he was not one of our presidents, but is still featured in our $10 bill. Then we have the $20 bill, which has Andrew Jackson, is worth $20. Next, we have the $50 bill, which is Ulysses S. Grant, and that bill is worth $50. Then we have the $100 bill, the big bucks, and that one has Ben Franklin, which is also, fun fact, not one of our presidents, but still featured in our $100 bill. And exactly the same as I explained how money can be applied with smaller bills to equal the same amount as a larger bill. For instance, we can, in order to get $20 worth of money in smaller bills, we can put $20 here. That would equal to, let's see, we have a $10 bill, plus a $10 bill, which when we add our current knowledge of addition, we get $20. So 2 tens equals one $20 bill. Another example could be $100 bill here, then what 2 bills can make 100? The $50 bill plus another $50 bill, which would equal to $100. Good job. We will have a small ink break. It's a little game called Mix and Match. You'll mix your play money in the box for shaking it around, and you will match the bills and coins correctly by looking at the numbers, pictures, and using your higher knowledge. Go ahead and mix it in a piece of cardboard box, in a shoe box, in a little bowl, whatever you can find around. So after the lesson, I would like for you to think about these higher order thinking questions. Why is understanding the value of money important? How do we use money in real lives? What does it mean to be responsible with money? What is something that you really want to save up for, and how much money do you need? What kind of bills do you need? Would you rather receive 10 $1 bills or 3 $5 bills? Explain your knowledge behind your answer. To end and summarize this lesson, we were going to do a family collaboration time. So gather your friends and your family, give them a brief summary of what you've learned, think and collaborate to answer this word problem. And with your play money, put the amount of bills and coins to represent your answer back in the Ziploc and bring it back to school tomorrow for our in-person lesson. The question is, Felicie buys 10 apples at the farmer's market. She spends a total of 15. She pays with a $5 bill plus other bills. What other bills can Felicie use to pay for the apples at the farmer's market to total the $15 she spent? Being collaborative.